Boy, oh boy, this is going to be a fun one. I hope your stomachs are empty and your hearts are full because your boys got some HEB snacks. Yes, some of the top snacks they sell at that grocery store that is taking the Metroplex by storm. Thank you, Texas, for this beautiful place. So stick around and listen to me and Martin munch on some goodies. Then we'll talk about a quick little sports update. You know, we are in the middle of the World Cup that happens every 4 years, a little bit of that. Rangers potentially signed one of the greatest pitchers of this generation. So yeah, you got to hear about that. And then potentially a segment about words and some of the most used and hated slang words of 2022. Hang with us. It's going to be a fun one and a tasty one.
Welcome to the Red Pegasus Podcast. Now, here are your hosts, Martin Garcia and Darian Clark.
I am ready for this food that you brought us. It is currently in my face, taunting me, and I know I have to wait for that for the segment to come out. But I'm so ready. He's brought tortilla chips, tortillas, and a whole bunch of other sweets as well, which is. For me, I've gotten a sweet tooth recently, and I hate it, but at the same time, I'm loving it. I'm just trying to accept it. I'm so ready to dive in.
We will. But first, the question of the day. Let's get into a little bit of Christmas spirit, because it's that time of season. It's that time of the year. Martin, you and your family, when and how do you open presents for Christmas?
So I know... I don't know if this is just like a Hispanic thing, but we would open up one gift Christmas Eve. Yeah. And then after that, we would go to bed, wait for Santa to come to our house, drop off some presents or some coal, depending on how you've been. And the next morning is when we would open up presents. So we're morning crew. Yeah. I don't know what about you? Are you morning crew? You afternoon? Dinner? What's it looking like?
It's kind of a loaded question right now, just because we've been adding people to our family pretty lately. And just, the ever-changing ways of trying to deal with hanging with families, in-laws, all that good stuff. Yeah. Trying to make everybody happy and please everybody. But I digress. Typically, we open in the mornings, one at a time. So you can pay attention to what everyone got,
Exactly.
If everyone goes nuts all at the same time, it's kind of hard to focus, and kind of hard to see, oh, yeah, you opened my gift. Did you like it? Yeah. Then I didn't even give you a chance to say thank you or anything like that. Yeah. But yeah, we too used to get together as a family on Christmas Eve, the bigger family on Christmas Eve. Mm-hmm. Everyone opened one gift, and then we would do our immediate family in the morning. Yeah, that's when we would do the big Christmas shebang, breakfast, and everyone would open all their gifts one at a time.
When you guys did do the big family one, do you guys always have a designated gift handler who takes the gift from the tree, reads who it's from, who's it to, and then hands it to that person?
It was always the kids.
Yeah. Always the kids grabbing the presents and passing them out.
Oh yeah, for sure. When you finally do open, youngest, oldest.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we, my side of the family, we're going to celebrate on Thursday. So, couple days out. Just because, everyone's got the other families from the in-laws and stuff like that. And then we'll be in Ohio Christmas Eve. So, we'll be spending Christmas Day with Natalie's family in Ohio.
Nice. Yeah, we have a young family, so we're trying to start all the traditions now. Yeah. So we do our 12 days of Christmas leading up to the 25th. And then we're making an effort to wake up in our own home. Not to say that Santa can't be anywhere, wherever the kids are. Yeah. But we just want to make that just a habit of waking up in our own home, and the girls opening up their gifts in our home on Christmas morning. So. But yeah, either way, it's fun. No matter what you do, it's always a good time. No matter who you see, it's always a good time.
Always.
Yep, we enjoy it this time of year.
You have something on the Christmas list that you're really wanting?
That's a good question. We're also focused on what are we getting the girls.
The little ones.
It's hard to focus on ourselves.
Yeah.
So I haven't really thought about like the one or two things that I really want. It'd probably, even if I did have a chance to think about it, it'd be some boring dad thing.
Yeah.
You know, just because, yeah.
Some grilling appliances,
Right.
like not tonsils, tongs,
Yeah.
or a grilling apron or something.
Yeah, or some new tool organizer or something.
Yeah.
Boring. But yeah. What about you? Anything that you're asking from the big man with the big white beard?
Some new drum heads would be nice.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Gotta love that.
You shredding and tearing them up?
Dude, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to find some time. Trying to find a place. That's the main problem there is trying to find a place. I feel like my neighbors wouldn't really appreciate me playing my drums in the apartment complex. But other than that, just kind of like I carry a lot of stuff in my laptop bag, like cables and wires and notepads and pens and pencils and stuff. So
Yeah.
I want like an organizing bag where you could put all the cables and chargers and bricks and stuff. Okay, what do you actually, another question of the day, part 2.
Okay.
What do you call the thing that goes into the wall where you plug your charger? Like,
The box?
you call it a box?
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel like I'm the only one.
What do you call it?
I call it a brick.
A brick?
Yeah. I call it the charging brick. I'm not the only one. I know someone else who also calls it a charging brick. But we were having this conversation with a couple friends like a couple months ago. And they were like, yeah, can you pass me the box? And I'm like, what do you mean the box? Like the box that it came in? They're like, no, the thing that you put the charger in to connect it into the wall. I'm like, that's called a brick, a charging brick. But I guess I'm alone on this one too here in the studio. So, oh well, never mind. Moving on.
Well, brick kind of makes sense too, though, because they're not all shaped like a box.
Yeah.
They come in different sizes.
Yeah.
So if you're just referring to the Apple one, I typically call it the box.
The box.
Because if I'm looking at some black ones here that are plugged into the wall and they don't look like a box.
Yeah.
They look like a brick.
They'll look more like a brick.
Yeah. So
See,
I see your point.
I do, and also like I guess I've just never had this conversation with anybody. I guess everyone just calls it like the charger. Like when you ask for a charger, I guess everyone just assumes you're gonna give them everything.
Yeah.
But I'm just now realizing that people aren't calling that a brick; they're calling it like a box or something else.
Yeah.
I had someone tell me that they called it something ridiculous, like the octagon or something. I'm like, all right, bro, just sit down. You're totally wrong.
Yeah. Let's just call it the charger. You know.
Yeah.
Nobody would just hand you just the cord anyway. Just call it the charger. Give me both.
True. I really thought I was gonna have you on that one. I really did. Oh well.
All right. Is it time to dig in?
I'm ready.
Because my stomach's growling. I'm ready. We got it all here in front of us.
The good stuff.
So forgive us if you hear some crinkling or some munching.
You can get your plate ready, and I'll try and talk about what's going on. So Darian just pulled a bag of tortilla chips. H-E-B. This is all H-E-B brand too. There's no Chips Ahoy. There's no Bluebell. The reason I'm saying Bluebell is because we have some ice cream in here as well. Hopefully it doesn't melt by the time we get to it. But yeah, so we are about to dig into all this yum yum. So we have regular tortilla chips, right, from H-E-B.
Chile limon.
Oh, chile limon tortilla chips. Also, really sorry if I'm just nasally. Dude, allergies has just been kicking my ass.
Well, good thing we have some Carolina Reaper pepper cheese puffs to clear you out.
I've been, I was telling Darian earlier today before we got into the studio that I've been living my life with this Vicks vapor inhaler. You just like stick it up your nose and take a little sniffy sniff and get a nice whiff of Vicks.
I know that life.
I'm like addicted to this thing, dude. I'm just constantly like sniffing it. I'm like, please help me clear.
I'm trying to open up the salsa can. It's too hard for me. It's also wet and kind of slick. It's not that I'm weak or anything.
Getting there.
There
he goes.
Heard that little click.
There he goes.
All right, second one.
Oh,
drop the lid. Yeah, that first one I opened is called
chili.
That green sauce.
It's
like a green salsa that's
is that
my
the
favorite from H-E-B.
No, that's
this
the
next
Hatch,
one I'm
right?
trying to open here is called Hatch Green Chili Queso. I think you can actually find this one at Central Market as I'm struggling to open this lid.
I would ask. There he goes. I would ask if you wanted me to try it, but if you can't do it, I know damn well I can't do it. So, well,
There they are. They look good.
this looks good. I have some spoons over here. We can dip the queso onto our plates.
We also have some, if you're feeling in the holiday spirit, some red tortilla chips over here. We have regular red tortilla chips or these chile limon. They're like they're like their homemade bakery chips.
No spice to them. They're just colored red.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then so we're going to try that in the green chili sauce.
Mm.
And then the Hatch green chili queso.
Mm. All right, there are the 2 spoons.
Looks delish. And then we also got some homemade bakery butter tortillas. This one I had to give in, Martin. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I had to try these before we got in studio.
It's all right.
Couldn't resist. There's that. Right. You gotta try that. Dip that bad boy in some of the queso or some of the...
Dang, this is actually really good.
the tortilla?
Hey, how?
Dude, right? And they're not even like fresh. I bought them maybe a few days ago now at this point.
Yeah.
So fresh. Dude, you can just smell the
butter. You can smell the butter off of this tortilla. Dude, that is so good. It's almost like you straight up got a tortilla and just put butter on there.
Yeah.
Like, not obviously just put butter, but
it does.
You had just spread it on the tortilla.
You don't even need to dip it really in anything. Just eat it straight up and it's good. I'm dipping the other side in the queso. I'm going for it.
Go. There he is double dipping over here.
Ooh.
Good?
Yo. That green chili queso. So good.
Mm. Seriously though, that tortilla is good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a little hit off my Vicks inhaler real quick. Wow. That tortilla was really good.
Yep, and I got this chile limon chips in that green sauce.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. So I'm gonna put some green sauce.
Yeah, you're actually using the plate. I'm just like freehanding.
Yeah, I know, you're at a party, you're just freehanding everything. Alright, so tortilla itself, 10 out of 10, I would have to say. Tortilla and the queso. Do a little dippy dip here. Wow. That queso definitely has a kick to it.
Yeah.
But it's good.
I'm going with the tortilla chip in the queso. Oh, yeah.
That was good stuff.
Tortilla chip in the green sauce. Must have. HEB.
Green sauce is good too.
Slapping so far.
Dude, I really wish there was an HEB a little bit closer. How far was this place from you?
Down the street.
Really?
Yeah. This one, the one I went to is at Spring Creek and Preston.
Dang.
In Plano. Which is a few blocks west of me.
Yeah. Damn. I don't know, is that close?
There's another one in Frisco. Off of Main and the Tollway. On the west side of the Tollway.
Now, how long did you wait in line for all this?
Not long at all.
Are they finally done being wrapped around the building?
Yes. Well, I mean,
this
I
is
guess
the brand new one that just opened, right?
Yeah, this is the more newer one. Yeah, but I guess it depends on when you go during the day.
Oh.
But I went during the day.
Yeah.
It's funny. Brooke's like, "What do you want to do for your birthday? It's your day. What do you want to do?" I'm like, "Can we go to HEB?" I'm like, might be best to go during the day. There's no lines, not super packed, and it was still like more people than I expected.
Really?
But yeah, there were no lines, so just kind of getting around and with everyone's baskets, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of gets
hectic.
But there were no lines. There's actually people working the cash registers there. You don't have
really?
to rely on self-checkout.
No self-checkouts?
Yeah. It was glorious.
Are we doing lime chip with the green salsa? Good stuff.
I'm going tortilla in both.
Ooh.
At the same time. Oh my goodness.
Dang. That's really good.
Yeah, this is lunch. All right. Shall we move on?
Both tortilla chips are good. Yeah, I'm going to keep snacking on this.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm going to try the, have you tried the puff?
I have not.
I'm going to
Go
try
for
it
it.
right now. Nice and airy chip. Definitely spicy.
Really?
Hopefully, yeah,
Like
hopefully
really spicy?
this helps. It's not really spicy, but it's bearable. It's more than a hot Cheeto, I would say.
Yeah. You smell that kick on there. Whoa.
I also had this conversation with somebody recently.
Ooh.
Are you a Cheeto Puffs person or a Cheetos Crunchy person?
Ooh. I feel it coming to my
It's
nose.
spicy, dude.
I'm more of a crunchy person.
Crunchy, right?
Yeah.
I don't like the Puffs because it always gets stuck in my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
But Aldi has like a knockoff Cheetos Puff. Those are pretty good because they're a little more crunchy. And it doesn't get stuck in your teeth as much. These like almost as soon as it touches your tongue, it like starts melting.
Yeah.
This puff right here from
Yeah.
H-E-B.
It is a very soft puff. Like you said, very
And
airy.
it has a slight crunch, and it's good enough where it doesn't like stick to the bottom of your teeth and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's some good stuff. That's definitely helping out with the sinuses. I feel like I'm sounding a little bit better. Not gonna lie. Excuse me. You also have some agua, right?
Oh, yeah. You got a bottle
Mineral
over there?
water.
Yeah. Yeah, we have it's H-E-B's brand called 1877 Mineral Water. I have a lime flavored one.
I've got a mango one.
Yep. Martin coming in clutch with the
Get a
bottle
little-
opener because these are not twisties. Thank you, sir.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say, Martin, get that pop.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say Martin coming in clutch because he's an alcoholic. I was like, damn, bro. All right, it's for the Topo Chicos. It's not for me. It's not for beer.
the Mexican Cokes.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
I can tell you right now, the bubblies don't do well with the spice.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been a fan of eating something spicy and then having like
Yeah.
a carbonated drink after. I feel like it makes it worse.
I know what you mean. But this one's
This is
not
good.
super bubbly. I mean, it has it, of course, but it's pretty smooth.
It's good compared to the other stuff. So I've realized that when it comes to like mineral water, which I don't know if that's technically the same as a seltzer water, but they're both bubbly, so I consider them to be the same thing.
Yeah.
I can do Topo Chicos. I can't do like the LaCroix
Oh, yeah.
or Perrier.
See, I think
I can't
those
do
do
those.
have differences. I think those are straight sparkling, so I think they might have more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, some of them I can't do, but
These
we've
are like
come
Topo
across.
Chicos.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
are definitely like Topo Chicos. These are really good. You want to try this? I've got cups over here.
Sure.
Yeah, I could definitely do Topo Chicos. I could do some of the Waterloo ones. Have you heard of that
Oh,
brand?
yeah. Waterloo. Yep. LaCroix's got that extra bite, right?
LaCroix?
It's a little too much.
I have no idea. LaCroix's just got, I don't know, maybe it's too Canadian or too French for me. I don't know what. I don't know where it comes from, but. Is it good? Oh, I thought something was in the cup for a second. It's also not too flavorful.
Yeah. Mango's good. But yeah, like you said, it's not too much. What do you think about the lime?
Oh, I like the lime one.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
like it better?
Yep. Lime one's good. Lime one reminds me of the Topo Chico lime.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that
It's
was
a pretty
good.
good lime.
It is good.
It almost tastes like it's fresh. Like
You want some more of the mango one?
I'm good.
The mango doesn't have too much of a kick to it when it comes to flavor.
Mm-hmm.
The lime does, I think, and I don't know. I just think that's a lime and salt water / sparkling water thing. The lime always comes across so strong. It's like it goes well together.
Oh, yeah.
But going back to the Waterloo stuff, there's some flavors of Waterloo that I can do. I wouldn't necessarily choose it myself. But there is a lime one that they have that tastes great. I love it. Again, it's lime. There's something about that lime flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
I feel you.
I would definitely buy all of these.
Mm-hmm. Me too. As I continue to munch on them.
What are you ranking the queso out of 10? I guess that was a bad time because it just started.
We're eating
crunching.
it cold, so
True.
I feel like if it was warmed up, it'd be 10 out of 10.
Yep.
With the salsa, that green sauce,
Uh-huh.
definitely 10 out of 10. Because, I don't need a warmed up salsa.
It's also just kind of like a great dressing to put on something, too.
Yeah.
A burrito, a taco.
Oh, totally. Breakfast taco? Come on,
Mhm.
somebody.
Yep. That'd be a really good one. I do like the lime chips. I'm seeing a trend here with me and lime. Lime chips are good. The red ones are good, too. I've
Yep.
just never been a fan of colored chips. Like the blue ones and the purple ones. I'm not a fan of them. I'll just take my regular yellow, white-looking corn tortilla chips.
Yeah. Do you like a thinner or a thicker chip?
That's a good question. I would say in between, but overall, probably a thicker chip.
Really?
Yeah. I like that crunch.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that crunch. And then sometimes when you're dipping it, if it's too thin, you're breaking it in there, and it's like,
Yeah.
nah. Like the Tostinos ones that you get, the bowls or whatever, the scoops, those
Mhm.
are all right. But my favorite ones are the Saldinas or whatever it's called. It's like a all white bag or all white or all yellow bag.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's got the perfect amount of salt in there. It's got nice crunch to it. You never have to worry about it breaking in the middle of a dip. You're set.
Oh, yeah. Those are good.
And what about the puffs? You like the puffs?
Whew. Yeah. Puffs are great. I'm munching on those now, and I am having to drink some regular water
Mm-hmm.
because of it.
Yeah. These puffs are good. Like I said, don't stick. Easily melt.
Mhm.
Great kick to it, too.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
Okay, let's move on here. Took a brief intermission, cleared the palate a little bit, blew the nose from the Reaper Pepper Puffs. Say that 10 times
Help
fast.
me out, right?
And we have some, what are they called again?
Cookies? Oh, cowboy cookies?
Cowboy cookies. We have some ice cream here. We have some milk.
He needs some milk.
And we're going to move on, and we're going to have the little second course here to the HEB snack trial. These cowboy cookies, they say they have pecans, oats, and chocolate chips.
Okay.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
You ready?
Let's do it. I like it.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Not too hard, not too soft.
Not too oaty.
Yeah, not too oaty. That's what I was afraid of.
I was too. When I saw them and I was like, this looks a little funky. And then I read it and I saw it had oats. And I was like, oh man, I hope it doesn't taste like an oatmeal cookie.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good.
Yep.
Not the bad. Not
It's
the bad.
It's like a glorified Chips Ahoy. It's a little bit softer.
Mm-hmm. Very.
We also have some ice cream here. This ice cream is called, well, the HEB brand is Creamy Creations. I feel like I'm breaking up with Bluebell here, but I'm going to give it a shot. The flavor is called Cookies Over Texas.
Mm. Dang. That's good.
Whoa.
And it's been kind of been sitting here for a couple minutes just because we recently took it out of the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got that consistency that I like
Oh, yeah.
when it comes to ice cream. I like it to be a little melted,
Mm-hmm.
not too cold, not too hard,
I
like
feel
with
you.
a fresh scoop.
Oh, yeah. It's vanilla flavored ice cream with cookie dough and cookies and cream.
Mm.
So if you're a fan of Bluebell,
Yeah,
it's cookie two-step.
that's good. That was really good.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I did a little concoction here. When I scooped some ice
Mm.
cream, I put it on top of the cookie.
Put it on the cookie.
So I'm going to take a little bite, see if my taste buds are already giggling inside. It's like your, yeah, it's like a ice cream sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's
I'm
hitting.
gonna breathe through my mouth because my nose is stopped up, but all right, we're still doing good. Yeah, that was really good combination right there. That ice cream and that cookie combo.
That's good,
Chef's
man.
kiss.
Mm-hmm.
10 out of 10 snack wise.
Oh my goodness.
Good thing we're doing this now before the new year.
Yeah.
For the New Year resolution hits. And
Really?
trying to say that I'm gonna start working out and stuff. So definitely a good thing we're doing it now. Man, HEB has some good stuff. Like I said, I wish there was one a little bit closer. Might have to start making my way up here for some of this good.
Just make it a trip and hit me up.
Dude, seriously. Those butter tortillas are still number one, I think.
Yeah, dude. Did you
Out
try
of
the
everything
milk?
here. I haven't tried the milk yet, no.
I grabbed one more cookie to dip it.
There you go. I got one left.
That milk is a game changer.
I'm going to try it straight. So this is actually vanilla milk. I got it over here. Do you need it?
Oh, yeah. I was just going to read it. It's the brand is Mootopia, right?
Yeah.
Mootopia. Yeah. Reduced fat vanilla milk. Good stuff.
50% less sugar, 13 grams of protein, lactose free for all you lactose people.
Ooh.
You weaklings who can't handle milk.
Yeah, stellar.
Yeah, that was good. Let's see. You said you put it in your coffee, right?
I've tried it in my coffee. I've put it in a bowl of cereal.
Ooh. Hey, for 50% less sugar, that still seems like there's a lot of sugar in there.
Dude, exactly what I thought. When I first tried this, I immediately looked at the nutritional facts label and compared it to my other milk in the fridge.
Yeah.
It has less sugar than normal milk
Really?
and less calories than normal milk.
Really?
Less carbs than normal milk. Dude, it does not taste like that at all, right?
Mm-mm.
It almost tastes like melted Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Did that cookie and let it sit for a second. Soak her in.
Dude, wow, that milk. That is, now I'm definitely going to have to make a trip up there.
They have chocolate too.
Really?
And
That
regular.
might be pushing it, to be honest, with how flavorful this vanilla one is. But that is good. I can see me putting it in my cup of coffee and not putting any more sugar or anything like that in there.
Right.
It does such a good job. Mootopia. Is that an HEB brand?
Mm-hmm. Definitely good stuff.
That was some good stuff.
What hit? What was like top? Like you're gonna get it every time you go there.
From everything, or just the desserts?
One of each.
Butter tortillas.
Yeah, dude.
I'm telling you, dude. Those have been out. They're not warm. We don't have really a place to warm them. So, like, the fact that they're still that good and they're not warm, I can only imagine what they're going to be like when they're fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely going to have to go with the tortillas there. When it comes to the desserts or the sweet stuff, I like the cookies, but I think I'm going to give it to the milk because of its versatility. You could drink it straight, put it in a bowl of cereal, put it in coffee, and of course you can dunk some of them cowboy cookies into that vanilla milk. And I'm also just shocked that it's less sugar than normal milk and less calories than normal milk too.
Mm-hmm.
Lactose free, don't forget about that, baby.
Oh yeah. For the sake of being different, I'm kind of with you already on everything you said. But just for the sake of being different, that green chili queso,
Yeah.
just like the tortillas, like if it's that good, like cold and not fresh,
Uh-huh.
my goodness. I might devour half that container that I could barely open.
That was some good stuff.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
But of course, tortillas, mix it with the queso.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then, can't go wrong with the ice cream. It tastes just like cookie two steps, so, which
That
is my
ice cream
go-to
is really
Bluebell.
good. That ice cream is really good. Honestly, a little bit better.
You think it better than Bluebell?
I think.
Excuse
It's been a
me,
while since
sir.
I've had Bluebell.
Yeah.
Brahms doesn't carry Bluebell, right? They have their own.
Yeah, they have their own.
Right. So, I don't know. It's been a while since I've had Bluebell. But that one right there, sheesh.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. And the second, I probably am gonna have to go with those chips, the Carolina Reaper ones.
Yeah.
Because I like the spicy chips,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sadly a snack person. I know that's a bad thing.
How about some honorable mentions here that I didn't snag?
Okay.
I'm going to just hit some real quick.
Yeah.
Apparently they have a wildflower honey peanut butter
Ooh. Okay.
that is a must-have. So pick that up when you go there. They have some gelatos that are must-try. They have some lemon almonds covered in white chocolate.
Okay.
Gotta snag them when you get there.
Lemon almonds.
So they say.
That's a new one for me.
They have some trail mixes, HEB brand. It's just a mix of nuts and goodies.
Okay.
They have a Texas Heat trail mix and a Sweet and Sassy trail mix that are apparently must-haves. And then among other things that we've already grabbed from this list. So there you have it. You know exactly what to go find when you go to HEB next time. Or as we like to call it, Hebe.
Hebe. So is that a list that you made?
No.
It's a list of all the new stuff that they have.
I found like 5 lists of like HEB snacks you gotta get.
Yeah.
And I just kind of went through them all and picked the ones that we thought we would like best.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, there's endless stuff
definitely
there.
a good choice. Definitely a
Endless.
good choice.
Yep.
All right.
Shall
So
we move
I
on?
think we're done. Are we done with the snackies?
I think so.
I could keep going, but my tummy's telling me no.
Yep.
It's also gonna mess me up, dude. I'm drinking vanilla milk with Carolina Reaper chips. My stomach's like, bro, what are you doing right now?
But it all hit, dude.
So once again, shout out to Crossbar Soccer and Beer for hosting us in the awesome studio that they've built here for themselves, but a lot of the times they're always telling us it's for us, and so it's just like, oh wow, thank you so much. They do a lot to help us out, and so if giving them a shout out every time we're on this podcast is the least we can do, then that's what we're gonna do. So check it out. They have an amazing beer selection from just about every brewery that you can think of that's in Texas. Indoor soccer, they have different leagues going on, women's, men's, over 30, beer leagues, coed leagues, anything that you can think of, they've probably got going on. They're also doing Ultimate Frisbee on Saturdays, about every 2 weeks. If you follow them on socials, you'll be able to figure out the dates for everything that they're offering here. Food, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can get food and drinks here. Check out the studios as well. It's a little branch off of Crossbar, and they can live stream events for you. So check that out as well. Again, what aren't they offering you at this point? Also, check out our social medias, Instagram and Twitter at Red Pegasus Pod, Facebook, the Red Pegasus Podcast. Any one of those pages, you'll be able to find a link in our bio where you can go to our merch, and even some of our other platforms like Spotify, Apple, iTunes, or Podcast, iHeart, Pandora, all the good stuff. And don't forget to share the podcast with friends and family, rate and review on whatever you listen to, and we appreciate all the love.
Toss to Pollard, and there he goes. Tony Pollard down the sideline. Jets are on. Touchdown, Dallas.
I'm going to try and make this as quick and as short and as sweet as possible. But there is a lot of sports to discuss.
I was about to say, dude, I don't think that's possible because there is a lot of sports news coming up.
Obviously, we're in the middle of the World Cup, like I mentioned. Happens every 4 years. U.S. been waiting 8 years for this time. Well, unfortunately, sad face, they were eliminated by the Dutch team from Holland, Netherlands, whatever you want to call them. They're orange. Yeah, they beat us 3-1 in the round of 16, the first game of the knockout stage, after U.S. got second in the group to England. Put on a good showing. Got through the group. That was one of their first goals, but they just couldn't hang with the powerhouse from Netherlands. 3-1. USA exits. Yep.
Too much for us.
Too much. Couple other quick hits here. This is the first World Cup to ever have 3 teams from Asia in the knockout stage.
Wow.
South Korea, Japan, Australia. And they also had 2 teams from Africa.
Cool.
Senegal and Morocco. And speaking of, Morocco beat Spain.
Yeah, I was about to
in
say.
the first round to make it to the quarterfinals, which is pretty wild. Everyone else
crazy.
got eliminated. Europe and South America are running the tables pretty much like usual.
As we're talking right now, we have Portugal going up against Switzerland.
Yep.
So we'll see what the outcome of that is here in hour?
Yep. And this episode set to release 16th will be 2 days before the final on December 18th. We'll see who it is. 9 a.m.
Who do you think it is? So we have, we still have one more round, right?
Yep. Quarterfinals are set. So semis and then final. I think it's Brazil, France. I don't see anybody else beating them.
Nice.
They both look solid. I think Brazil will win it.
I saw the French game this past weekend. I forgot who they played. But they looked really good.
Yeah, Mbappe scored 2 goals.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, they just. I watched the USA game. I woke up like around the second half of the USA game, and then I saw the France game like a couple hours later, and I'm like, "Yo, you're watching 2 totally, completely different teams play." Like France was passing the ball. They were just on it. They knew exactly who they wanted to pass it to. Everyone who they wanted to pass it to looked like they were open.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was like, this is why USA didn't advance, because the way France is running the field, the pitch right now is something else.
Oh yeah.
Definitely proving why they are the world champion from the last World Cup.
Definitely. You can just tell by the talent that's out there. More local news. The Texas Rangers made a big signing. They signed starting pitcher Jacob deGrom to a 5-year, $185 million contract. This comes out to $37 a year. 34-year-old former New York Met has a career ERA of 2.52. He's a former Rookie of the Year, 4-time All-Star, and 2-time Cy Young Award winner. So obviously with that resume and with those stats, he's one of the greatest pitchers over the past decade. Yeah. And we got him. He's on our team now.
How did that happen?
Rangers all of a sudden just want to start spending some money. So
all right.
If you want to spend some money, then you're going to be good. A la Yankees, a la Dodgers in New York and L.A. They're good every year because they spend money.
Yeah.
So maybe this will be the start to turning around the team and getting back into winning some ball games. How about the Cowboys? Jump on them just for a second. They were riding a hot streak. A couple weeks ago, they annihilated the Colts on Sunday Night Football. They dropped a 50 burger on them.
Gosh,
54-19.
That is crazy.
And we are recording this prior to OBJ being a Dallas Cowboy, but I think all signs are pointing to Odell Beckham Jr. signing with the Dallas Cowboys. He was at the Mavs game the other night with a couple of the Cowboys players sitting courtside.
I saw that.
And they were chanting OBJ in the entire stadium.
Nice.
I thought they were chanting LBJ, but
OBJ freeway. OBJ freeway.
I guess it was OBJ because he was in the house.
Nice. It's so funny because like he was a Giants player for a couple years, and so it's like Giants and Cowboys rivals, and then now he's on or might be on the Cowboys team, and now everyone's like in love with OJ. I mean, not OJ, OBJ. I forgot a letter in there. My bad.
We're not in love with OJ.
OBJ, and it's just so funny because I'm just like, man, I just don't get it. I don't get sports, but whatever.
So we carry on. Cowboys, they could be situated to make a significant run in the playoffs. We'll see. They usually crunch when the cold weather starts to come through. Luka continues his MVP campaign. Dude is averaging 33.4 points per game, which is first in the league. 8.6 rebounds per game, 8.6 assists per game, which is fourth in the league, and 1.8 steals per game, which is also fourth in the league. He's doing all of this while shooting 51% from the field, which to put a little perspective on that, no player has ever put up such numbers since a guy by the name of Larry Bird.
Wow.
Dude, he is
Wow.
otherworldly. And yeah, I'm just glad that we have him. He's on our side.
Seriously.
He's on the good guys
Me
team.
too.
So keep watching some Mavs right in the middle of the season. It's going to be a fun one as we carry on the rest of the year with our guy Luka Doncic.
Dude. Okay, so real quick, going back to the soccer, we saw news that Ronaldo's not starting right now.
Yeah.
They're coming out and saying it's a strategic move and whatnot, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
But what's going on with Ronaldo? So all I know is that this all kind of started with the Piers Morgan interview.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he said some stuff about the club that he was with, which is Manchester United, or
Yes. Well, not anymore, but yes.
right, because they released him. So do you know what's going on with this? And now he's like heading to the Middle East and like playing with some teams there for like a good amount of money.
They gave him an asinine contract offer. The best team in Saudi Arabia. Just for him to come play over there. Which I'm not surprised. They're doing the same thing with all the golfers in the PGA.
Yeah.
They created
Just
their
throwing
own
that money out
league,
there.
and
Yeah.
they're paying guys like Phil Mickelson $100 million a year just to come play in Saudi Arabia in their golf league.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised that they're just throwing all this money at Ronaldo saying, come over here. Will he do it? I don't know, but his exit from Man U was pretty nasty.
Yeah.
I won't go into all the details, but essentially they were mad at him for taking time off whenever he lost one of his children.
Wait,
and
what?
He was gonna sue them, but he didn't, because apparently they're saying you need to come to work kind of deal. Apparently, it's all allegedly. I
Yeah.
don't think any of it's proven. So that's where it all started. When he
And
lost
that
one
was
of
the
his
Piers
twins.
Morgan.
Hmm?
And that was the Piers Morgan interview.
It was
he like
in
brought it to light.
Yeah. And that's kind of where it all started, without it hitting the public. Now it hit the public whenever he had that interview, but so yeah, they agreed to part ways right before the World Cup started, and then he had this like very unprofessional gesture when he was leaving the pitch after getting subbed off against I think it was South Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got subbed off the pitch and he threw like a fit, and I'm not sure exactly what he did, but Portugal wasn't too impressed by what he did.
Yeah.
So I think that's the ulterior motive on why he's benched in the next
Even though
game.
they're saying that
Yeah.
wasn't the reason.
Yeah, even though they're saying strategically, like, no, you're gonna play the best player, one of the best players of all time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how old he is. He is a decoy, even if he doesn't have the skill that he once had. So, but yeah, it's neither here nor there. But yeah, one of the
Wow.
most famous soccer players, soccer icons, even sports icons
Mm-hmm.
of all time. Going through a little bit of a heat right now.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, MLS is trying to lure Messi over here to come play with them.
Really?
He might come play with Miami.
Really?
David Beckham's team. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, you're going to have to pay him a pretty penny to do that.
I was
but
about to say, yeah.
that would be insane for the MLS. Which, stars in Europe, they're accustomed to coming over to the MLS once they get old.
True.
So we'll see if that actually comes into fruition. But definitely rumors out there swirling. Ronaldo, just come on with him.
Right?
FC Dallas got an open spot. Hunt family, y'all got enough money to lure him over here.
Hey, chill. Imagine if both of them came over here.
Yeah.
Squashed the beef that they have and just played on the same team.
That'd be crazy, man.
That would be pretty crazy.
All right. That enough of sports? Was that pretty quick, short, and sweet?
Yeah, that was actually really, really short and sweet.
Oh, good. I'm glad you said that.
It was nice.
You want to jump into some Suggs and Recs?
Yeah.
Suggestions and
with
recommendations.
Christmas time around the corner,
Yeah.
we thought maybe we'd give some Suggs and Recs when it comes to some Christmas music. And you actually brought one to my attention that I totally forgot about.
Yeah.
So you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll do it. This one is called Christmas Time Is Here by Krungbin. And boy, does it just jam.
Yeah, but
You know they jam, dude. So you get the gist of the band and the music, and it's very much in this song as well.
yeah.
But just the slow riding, like smooth.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's you don't even like. I remember having probably Krungbin on shuffle, and I remember hearing the song come up, and I totally would forget that it was a Christmas song because that's how much it jams.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, until
Yeah.
the lyrics come in, and it's like Christmas time is here, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot this was a Christmas song.
Yeah, dude.
That's
So
good stuff, man. Krungbin's so good, and I can't get enough of them.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I mean, if you listen to the last episode, the short episode where we went over our Spotify playlist, you probably know that they are on my list for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Absolutely. What about you?
I was trying to think of some other stuff, so I'm going to stick to what I probably mentioned last year, and that's Sleigh Ride and Baby It's Cold Outside. Those are two of my jams. Sleigh Ride just every time throws me back to high school when I used to play that in full orchestra.
Oh yeah.
And used to play the slapstick.
Oh yeah.
That was my favorite. And Baby It's Cold Outside is just dude, it's just a banger, man. I can't get rid of it. I don't know why. I love that song so much. The Dean Martin version. But also Carol of the Bells by Pentatonics.
Dude, don't sleep on Carol of the Bells.
Dude, do not sleep on Carol of the Bells, especially the Pentatonics version. They do a phenomenal job. And that one
is good.
That one hits. That one's really good.
I like that. Well, you came with 3 Recs, man. Let me grab another one.
Yeah. I was actually watching Elf this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
And dude, it's just such a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I was forgetting about all the songs that they had in that, all the Christmas songs that they had in that movie. And it just threw me back, and I was like, dang, I should use this as a song rec. And I was like, oh man, but I should use this as a song rec too. And then I was just like, you know what? I can't. I'm just gonna be naming every song that's in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
You got some other ones?
Yeah, I got another one here.
What's up?
This one is called Revelation 19:1. It's more of like a gospel Christmas song. It's by Maverick City Music. Not sure if you've heard of them, but they hit every time they're on. This one has a little bit of like, the gospel. I'm gonna mention his name, but I know he's hot in the news right now. The gospel tracks that Kanye uses in his songs.
Oh yeah.
This song sounds like a lot of the stuff that he would pull and use in his song.
Oh really?
Yeah. So they just get down and man, yeah, they get after it. So that's a good one. Revelation 19:1 by Maverick City Music.
Nice. And I think you mentioned them before.
Yes.
On here.
I think so. Maybe this time last year.
Yeah. Well, I think we're out of here. Honestly, I'm trying to wrap this up because I'm trying to eat some more snacks. And yeah,
Dude, this was a tasty episode.
this was a very tasty episode. Make your trip to HEB if you can. If there's one close by, you're missing out. If you're not going, get the buttered tortillas. You won't be disappointed.
For real.